Good morning. It's Monday. I hope you had a really nice weekend. I hope you were able to spend time in nature with friends, family, whatever it is that makes your heart sing and lifts you up. Today I was sitting in my meditation, and what came up to me was the mirror. What do I see when I look in the mirror? I was thinking about what it's like the first moment I pop my head into the mirror. Do I take time to actually look at myself with loving eyes, or do I shy away? And I can tell you, there have been many a time that I unconsciously am aware of, consciously now, that I did shy away, that I look and I kind of glance, but there's some strangeness about this whole advertising media. There's this idea that you can't look at yourself because it's vain, or it's about vanity, and it's from a different perspective. So when you see people taking selfies and lifting themselves up, which it isn't a bad thing, maybe that's how they boost their confidence, is to see a picture of themselves. But I think a mirror is much more literally in your face, because you can't shy away from it if you're willing to look deeper. You can look at a picture, but that's not you in that present moment. That selfie, that picture of yourself, is not giving you the opportunity to be present with yourself in the moment. You are looking at the past at that point. So the question I was posing myself this morning was, what is the first thing I do when I get near a mirror? Do I look right into it, look into my own eyes? What do I see? Do I enjoy? Do I love? Do I like the reflection looking back at me? That's a big, big, deep question, because many people, and I know this from my personal experience, when I was younger, I would look in the mirror for what was wrong, the blemishes, what I disliked. Oh my gosh, I got a pimple here and I got a pimple there. Maybe now I've got some, wrinkles, maybe my forehead. It's little things like that you're discrediting, taking away the value of who you are. Can you look in the mirror and just lovingly accept everything that maybe another time you were looking for to be unhappy about, right? That's one of my things. Is this morning I was really thinking, when I look in the mirror, what do I see? Do I like that reflection looking back at me? That's what I want all of us to reflect upon today. I was wanting to share that with you. The next time you get near a mirror, ask yourself that same question. When I look in the mirror, what do I see? Do I love and like the reflection looking back at me? And as I went deeper into these questions, I really questioned, okay, when I look at other people, what do I see? Do I like what they reflect about myself back at me? Because I feel that what I've learned from my experience is that over time and looking back, often I disliked people based on what they showed me about myself that I was unwilling to look within myself about. If there's a quality in myself that I dislike and it shows up in another person, it's easier to say it's that other person. It's easier to see what you dislike in someone else. But the truth of the matter that I found is that that's a reflection of myself. That's a reflection of all of us. Who shows up in your life shows you where you're at and gives you an opportunity to ask, is it really the person I dislike, or the qualities that I'm being reminded about myself that I dislike? And that can be a huge epiphany for each and every one of us when we sit with it, because that's saying, hey, what is it you don't like about yourself? What do you like about yourself? How about focusing on that? One thing I've been working through for my own self is when I see someone and I admire them, I have to remember I am that too. They're reflecting back to me exactly what it is I like about myself, but maybe I don't necessarily always give myself credit. Because I have those qualities too. Just like if you see something in me and you admire that, that is you too. And I thank you for anybody who's ever reached out and told me that I do uplift you, I do inspire you, because that is you. And I can't take credit except for I'm showing up and giving you a reflection of what it is that's beautiful about you too. So that is today's rad reflection. We're going to see what the cards also have to say. It is a beautiful, beautiful day here in sunshiny Florida. It's supposed to be 75. That to me is a beautiful walking opportunity for me and Buddy. So, let us see what drops in for today. I like it to be a little bit, it either drops out or I just find it's easy. There it is. I think I've got two. No, that one. All right. Oh, see, now this is beautiful. You are destined for greatness on the wings of love. To clarify, the primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or ease, not even to refresh, rejuvenate, or restore, hardly. The primary role of love are to yahoo, yeehaw, woohoo, get your love on from the universe. To read even closer with the interpretation of my rad reflections, this is basically saying, accept yourself. You're destined for greatness on the wings of love through your own personal acceptance of all that you are, not what you dislike or want to be, but what you are whole in this moment right now. You don't need fixing because you ain't broken. So again, love is, period. Love just is, and that's what you are. Happiness is your birthright. Stop looking for what's wrong and start looking for what's right. I love you. Have an amazing day.